How much of what we label self-control issues is really the human response system to systems that are built to keep us engaged?
You're asking a bigger system level question, right? So I think when it comes to game design, we have to look across pretty much everything that exists in the digital ecosystem and everything that we interact with on the technology that we are so accustomed to interacting with on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah,
The brain is very easy to train for fast reward cycles. Examples of everyday loops that folks get stuck in is, social media likes,
hmm,
notifications, and the gratification coming from notifications and updates, short form videos and reels and shorts and all these things,
absolutely.
in-game achievements when you're playing some sort of video game, or when you're on a financial investment app where you see the fireworks explode when something happens, and online shopping confirmations, sort of all of it. Like each loop follows the same pattern of action, anticipation, reward, repeat. So a lot of the way that the technology is designed is to really hack into those loops and keep that sort of reward architecture front and center to keep people engaged with what it is that they're doing on the phone.
Hearing you say that right now, it just brings up so many. I mean, you gave some really great examples of how all of us are vulnerable to potential gambling addiction based on how we get drawn into these different types of loops. And some of them seem so harmless at first until you need that same level of dopamine. And maybe you don't have access to this anymore, but then you start exploring other options and fall into one of those other categories that you named. I think that the cycles that are created for individuals are something that needs to be a part of the education side of gambling as well. Because if you're not aware of the cycles and you stumble into several of them, it's going to be too late by the time you realize you have an addiction problem.